Ah, it's finally decided to start. Excellent. Right, okay, let's get back to this. There or up there somewhere. Well, there it is. It's all worth it. Right, here we go. Sounds similar I'm trying to thump you. There's one dead bear. Plenty of meat to cook up anyway. So there is no longer a problem. I can actually go out and get some meat to cook up. But I need to get some trees. I need to get some more meat, I mean. Or should I just, I'll cook what I got. Yeah, I need to get some trees for wood, I know that. Okay. Damage to the wall. Oh, okay. Let's get some trees. This will help also by no trees within the area. Let's go around my base then. Big area around now, so let's get a few more trees down here. Plenty of wood to move the blocks. I'll stick with that building I'm on top of for now. Maybe the bottom of the building base in the ground. Like I'm supposed to. There's some trees over here. wild tree there. That's cool. Helps. That gives me a good panoramic view right around my base area. First things first, yeah. Excuse me. That's good, that's good, that's good. Should we pick this up? Actually, yeah, you've got to have a clean block in place to be able to pick things back up once you've placed them. Right, okay. Let's replace that.
Ashley's streaming now.
Awesome.
I was telling Eden.
Alright. Build the base up here. That's moved away. Like I used to. Better eat something actually. Food on here, not yet. And water, okay, that's cool. But get anything you don't be actually get a glass of water like this will prevent that. Well, it should go away for a second. basically 7 Days to Die. If you like Minecraft, like zombies, then you're gonna love 7 Days to Die. It's a great game. Hey, hey, how's things? Yeah, things going good. Just chilling with a little bit of 7 days. Fancy some zombies splatting, but apparently I haven't built my base yet, so that's what I'm in the process of doing now, giving myself at least some cover. Get it done basically now and then, job done. Base, yeah, base basically, that makes sense, doesn't it? What I'll do, I'll strengthen the lower floor up as well, so I can use that for some things. Up here would be, I think this will be my workshop up here, and then I can put my bed and proper stuff downstairs. Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet with that. Right, let's make some more of them then. So I need to make, I'll make 200 of them then. That will help. It's I've I've got about 8,000 hours on this game. Been playing it since about 2013. Um, I say if you like Minecraft style game with realistic, well, more realistic graphics and zombies, you're gonna love this game. Every 7 days, it's advisable to be up high or at least in a base you've made ready for the 7 days. Because that's when Blood Moon happens, and when Blood Moon happens, all the worst zombies of the game come out to play. So yeah, it gets a bit nasty if you're not prepared for a Blood Moon. But usually I am a base builder, so usually I'll build a separate building and a killing machine with chopping blades and shotgun turrets and electric fence things. Oh, the zombies don't have a good time with me. No, no, no. On Blood Moon, the zombies certainly have their. They want me as din-dins, they're gonna come in, earn it. So yeah, I certainly make the zombies work for their meal. Some people might find the base building boring, but the thing is, you can hold up in an existing building. Some servers don't let you do that, sadly. Some servers say, no, no, can't be doing that, you've got to build a separate base. So it's like, okay, I'll build a separate base then. Right, where am I going to put this now? It depends. We were on the group I usually stream with, funny enough, we were on one of our servers, and I think it was set at the start to 16 zombies per player during Blood Moon, and there was four of us. I think there was five of us at one point, but four of us mostly. So 4 times 16 every spawn. So zombies kept coming and coming, and we were there with guns and machine guns and heavy machine guns and crossbows, and that's without the automatic gun turrets taking out a load as well. But because I was level 300, which is the top level, the zombies spawning were coming from my level, so the lower level people that were with me in the group were having fun, but we have to have the ammunition in boxes ready, we have to have repair kits ready for the guns and whatever we were using. and we got through it. But what happens after a while? You start getting irradiated zombies, which heal themselves, and the cops vomit and damage buildings. You got vultures flying in, rancid vultures which vomit at you as well and hit you with acid. Um, and one of the zombies, you got the spider zombie which leaps at you from a great distance. Yeah, and you get some really strong ones then breaking through walls, and their purpose is to get you. And the AI on this game for the zombies is pretty good. Um, I've been in a building on the Blood Moon, and it was a tower. It was, and we were up on basically 4 or 5 blocks up, so they couldn't get to us. So what they did, they broke their way through the lower part, and eventually the building was collapsing while we were on it. We had to run like hell. Now I always carry wooden ladders on me, so we can put wooden ladders quickly up a wall, jump up, get out, get off the ground level. So yeah, I've had a building collapse under me during a blood moon. But I usually build because you start off with like plywood. Then, as you can see here, this is the first stage of proper wood. Then it goes up to cobblestone, which you can make by using clay soil, which you dig clay soil up, and you mix that with small stones, which you get from rock. That makes cobblestone, and that's the first generation really of stone. Like well, this what you're looking at on the floor here is cobblestone. It's stronger, but then on top of that, once you've got a forge, you can start smelting stone. Once you smelt stone, you can make cement. Then you need a cement mixer to make concrete, and then you can turn that goes up to concrete next. And on top of that, which is expensive, you've had to smelt metal. You can start producing steel. You can produce iron and then steel. And once you've got steel, you can knock your walls up to steel. They do take damage, but not as much. And you can fix them as well in between blood moons and stuff. But it's all a process. Like, you kill, like that bear I killed just now. I got some bones off it. Now, the bones can be, mixed up with murky water in a cooking pot on a fire, on a campfire, and you can make glue. And once you got glue, then you can mix glue with cloth, and that makes duct tape. And then duct tape is used for virtually everything on this game. See, this here now is a clean block. That's in place. That means if I wanted to pick this up, I can. You can't pick anything up in a building unless you've got a clean block in. And the clean block my clean block covers 71 blocks in all directions, but some do 31 blocks. Depends what server you're on, really. You've got traders as well, where you can take something to sell. You get jobs off the traders, buy off the traders, obviously. Then you've got, like, I'm in one part of the map. This is probably the biggest map. Um, it's got a couple of cities on it, a couple of towns. It's got buildings out in the sticks. It's got roads. You can get motorbikes on here, 4x4s, gyrocopter. You can get push bikes. Yeah, you can get bicycles and little mini bikes like scooters, which you can travel around in. Uh, I usually build underground, and I go all the way down as far as you can go to bedrock, and I build a base under there. Once you're down there, zombies can dig down, but they don't tend to dig. They might dig a little hole in the surface and give up, really, if you're that far down. Oh, there's a wolf or a dog out here somewhere. That end. What is it in the building? That's a question. Not gone into the building yet. Okay, so it's not in the building. It's here somewhere. It depends what server you're on against. I don't like running zombies, so I always set mine to walk. You do get some which are set to jog a bit. They've got a bit more speed than the average zombie. That's by preset. That's how they are. But mostly the zombies walk on my servers. But when you've got a horde coming at you of say 20 or 30 zombies, And you've got to pick them off because you know damn well that the blood moon lasts from 10 p.m. until 4 a.m. So all that time you're killing zombies and reloading, fixing your weapons. Hey, welcome to the Server Darkness. 1129112. Sorry. Yeah, just explaining about a bit of 7 Days to Die here. Now, where's that dog gone? There was a dog or a wolf here somewhere, ladies and gents. Ah, he's around the corner now, little swine. Where are you? There he is. Oh, he's hiding in that corner, you see. I can't get to him. Now, what I normally do is I'll put a row of bars so I can stand on the bars. Ah, there he is. Oh, he's in the building, is he? Oh, you swine. Get into the building. Oh, yeah, there. I'm on an overhang, that's why. I don't even know what that is, my friend. I'm pretty new to all this. I do stream, but all the gadgets and stuff of integration and stuff I'm not too familiar with. Twitch integration. Any ideas, Steve? Oh, Steve is busy. Ooh, the phone coming in. Right, okay. Okay, I will have a look at that actually. Ah, got it. That's how it got in. Okay. But I haven't just started, so I'm using basic stuff at the moment. Yeah, I will have a look, my friend. I just gotta make sure this base is secure now. Nothing to come in and wreck it really while I'm up there building. Otherwise, there'll be no point. Right, okay, let's just put that there. Tap this up. Aha. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for that little information there. That'll be very useful. I've noticed people chatting away and yeah, okay, I'll go back up now a sec. Right, I'll have a look at that. Right, okay, while I'm there, so it's in options and settings, yeah, Twitch, right. Integration, okay, what do I set this to? Login Twitch, yeah. Allows action, yeah. I see. Aha! Okay, thank you for that. Yes, awesome. Yeah, I now have that done. Interactions. I will look at this a little bit later on and go through it. But yeah, thank you for that. That is absolutely brilliant. I need to try and move this a sec. That's all I want to do. Yes, I can pick that up. Okay, I'll pick that up and everything's in it. I will put that there. Okay. Okay. This will be Ah, right, okay, so it's turned on. So how do I pause it? That's the question. So go into options, I take it, yeah? Twitch. Disconnected for now, or there was a pause thing on the screen, but how do you get to that? Right, okay, so disconnected for now. Okay, okay, that's cool. No, that's great. Now, answering the question about food. Uh, right, yes, okay, thank you for that. Yeah, there, that makes sense. Okay, okay, we'll get it sorted, guys. For food, you can go out and find canned food, or you can kill stuff like rabbits and chickens and wolves and bears, and then you can cook the meat up. Um, Later on, if you've got certain, I think it's 2 points on MasterChef, you can start making meat stews, but you need water for that. On vegetable stews, they last a lot longer. If you're eating stews, you don't need to carry spare water, so you've got an extra slot free. Um, what I will do with this base, probably like I do with all bases, on the roof, I will build a garden, and then once you've got your garden area, say 25 blocks, you're not going to need much more than that. As long as you've got enough for, say, I don't know, say 30 blocks, you're going to have to find rotted meat, nitrate, and clay soil, which you dig. And then you're going to make that into farmland, and you need a certain amount for each plot. So I need 30 plots, and then I'll be doing 5 times 2, so 10 potato seed, 10 corn seed, 10 mushrooms, and leave them grow. Um, and once you got them harvesting, and they keep, replant them, keep growing, you get a good amount of potatoes and corn, and you can start making vegetable stews. And if you've got meat, you're going to need animal fat as well, and the meat, and you can cook up vegetable stews there, which is better. But you've got a permanent food source. Now, what I do, which I haven't talked about yet, I dig a pit. It's 2 by 2, but it's too deep as well, and you fill that with water. And then people say, yeah, but it's only one level, it's two down. What you do then, you hit the second level with water, and eventually pulling water out with the bucket, putting water in, putting water out, putting water in with the bucket, it'll eventually be level at too high. So you've always then got a permanent water supply, because when it goes down a little bit, you just scoop some out, pour it back in, scoop some out until it's level again. So you never ever have to go looking for water. So yeah, that's what I do. Day 3. My base won't be ready for the first blood moon, so I'll probably end up on top of one of these local buildings, shooting down at the nasty undead things. Right, so let's get some metal smelting. Right, okay. I haven't got any soil. I need to put that back in place actually. The campfire, right, so I'll put the campfire there. Yeah, I've got 8,000 hours on this. When I really get going, I'll build a Star Wars Imperial Walker as my base. Usually 20 high, 4 legs. Do the legs first, then get the body. You have to use bulletproof glass blocks to support the center of the body. Otherwise, it will collapse because of the distance between the legs. And then usually just one note, a double column going up for the head. Um, the last one I built was massive. It had garden on the roof with 100 slots for the garden. It was ginormous. Um, I had a workshop in the body with all storage cupboards and all that, all perfectly labelled. My OCD, my OCD ways in life. Oh yeah, I have to have everything. I know the symbols, but I have to have them the signs as well. food, drinks, medical, miscellaneous, and then it's usually tools, weapons, dyes and mods, and then it's what's next? Ammunition, which is raw ammunition, materials, and bullets of different types. And then it's clothing and armor. What's below that? Seeds. And then I got two then for all the forge materials. And then the last one on the right then is usually fuel, gasoline, because you can go out to the desert, you can mine. It looks like mother of pearl, it's beautiful colours. You mine it and you take it to a chemistry station when you've got one, and you can turn that in. Once you found the schematic, you can start making gasoline. So you never run out of fuel as well, as long as you've got a permanent source, a permanent mine you can go to nearby. I don't know where the sanded area is on this map yet. I'll have to scout about and have a look to see where the desert is. It could be a long way away. In that case, what I'll do, I'll eventually, next to my base, I'll build a structure for takeoff for my gyrocopter. So I'll be able to fly up and just fly along with my. But you fly a gyrocopter like a plane. You don't fly it like a helicopter. It doesn't take off vertically. You have to launch off. Yeah, I love the gyrocopter. To be honest, it's my favourite vehicle. Motorbikes are cool on here. Um, they got spikes on the front. You can run zombies over. Yeah, if you're looking for one of the best zombie games I've ever played, 7 Days to Die. I thing is I couldn't get on with Minecraft, but as soon as I saw this, I went, "Wow, that game is awesome! I will definitely be playing that." And I've been playing it since about 2013. I've seen the progression of the graphics from that then until now. I went back to Alpha 15. We're on Alpha 20 now. So you're talking about 4 or 5 years ago. And I was like, this looks absolutely crap, to be honest. I went, what the hell? I can't even believe I played this game. But for the time, it was great, but now they've made the cities and towns more realistic, and there's a wolf over there. There's more meat waiting to be taken off the bone. There's two of them. Invisible again, are they? Oh my god, I can't remember the hand there. Is he on the back or is he inside? I think he got in. Yeah, there it is. Swine, get in here. Gotcha. I killed that wolf. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got some fight in him. That thing keeps going out when I go down. Oh, he's round this side. Quick. Got him. Is there any more wolves? No. Let's get my arrows back. Try chopping them up with an axe, it might be quicker. Yeah, it's quicker. Let's go get the other one quickly. Oh, bugger. That's going to reset. I think there's a gap here, is it? Yeah, that's where the wolf came over. There's different types of stores in the game as well. There's electrical stores, there's construction stores. This is what I'll have to sort out soon. You can break cars down as well if you've got a wrench. Get raw materials from that. Okay. Okay, we'll do this car to start with. Okay, we'll do this first, get some metal. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to get some stone, I will. You can lock your doors as well, you can put your own password in. There. Oh, I'll put it in as 69967, which is the heavy metal symbol with the hand. There we are. Password on the door, so only those that know the password can get in. But yeah, it's raining a bit now. Okay. We'll put one more level up there, actually. Yeah. I haven't seen much of Fortnite because I usually, count that as a younger generation game, really. But a friend of mine plays it, and I watched him last week, I think it was. And yeah, very, very, very interesting. Looks pretty good. I'm surprised I took a shine to it. Like, might give it a shot sometimes, you know. But yeah, generally I play games like this. I play Scum as well. If you like Daisy, play Daisy. I like my zombie games. I used to play a lot of other ones as well. Not Dead by Daylight. What's it called? Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. I played. I can't remember. Dead Island. I played as well, which was pretty good. And I played World War Z for a little while as well. Very good. Um, is it Back for Blood, the new one? Haven't played that yet. The question is though, have you played Phasmophobia? Hey, rock game. Yeah, Mr. Steve Solo there with Mr. Steve Solo's new, what's it called? Logo, Steve, is it? Pachoo. Yes. Yeah, Mr. Steve Solo there. Tonight he's streaming for Zombie Infection. And he is playing, which is the biggest actual zombie experience in the UK. Might be across the world, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's global. The Zombie Infection. Yeah. He's streaming Dead by Daylight tonight between 8 p.m. UK time and 10 p.m. Call of Duty, I played the original Call of Duty 1, and I played Medal of Honor before that. Battlefield, I played Battlefield games. I love the Battlefield series, apart from all the hackers now in Battlefield. It wasn't too bad years ago, but you get hackers from everywhere these days. Battlefield 1 I used to love, but the hackers killed it for me, so I started playing Verdun and Tannenberg. I play War of Right if you want the American Civil War first person shooter. Check my YouTube channel, Barbie Black Sheep. Just put a gap between the two words is all. Barbie Black Sheep. There's a couple of War of Rights videos on there. American Civil War, muskets, line infantry all lining up there, firing on command. It's brutal. I got hit by a cannonball, and I think Steve Solo was charging in behind me into Harper's Ferry on one map, and I was just splattered all over him. You know, I seen him when after I'd respawned. My uniform's nice and clean. He was covered in my guts, basically, blood everywhere. It's a great game, a great experience. Bayonet charges and War of Rights. But some of the community are pretty toxic. You've got to watch them. They're always using racial slurs, etc. Because I don't agree with it, but I can understand why they do it because they're immersed into the Civil War. They're in that era, and a lot of them are probably battlefield reenactors anyway. Um, you don't get that many kids on there, and the kids who do play War of Rights. Yeah, yeah. I fully agree with you. The kids that do play War of Rights are very mature and a lot more mature than most of the adults who play it. Yeah, yeah. But Phasmo, if you want a game that will make you jump out of your skin, I don't tend to be phased too much by it, which always amuses Steve Solo. Because I won't say it in a bad way, but Steve does get a little bit jumpy about stuff. And when we play as a group, me and Reaper are usually like, Steve, calm down, Steve. It's only a game, calm down. Because he does get a bit hyped by it, does Steve. Yeah. But, yeah. Um, I saw a, I saw, I know they use it like a pentacle on the floor with candles on it. So I lit the candles and the ghost appeared right in front of me and killed me. I was like, what? So yeah, yeah. Call of Duty. It's like they forget, and I'll count myself in on this. They forget that they like me. They're a bunch of nerds sitting at a computer. They're not a soldier. They might be a real soldier in real life, but at that point, they're just like every one of us who plays computer games or console games. They're a nerd or a gaming geek sitting at a machine playing a game. They just can't separate the two, some of these people. And I'm not knocking them, I'm not being derogatory, and I'm not being down. It's true. It's true. You know, I get like that sometimes. I get annoyed by, you know, I like to lose. If I'm gonna lose fairly. You know, you know that's just the way of the gaming. The way gaming's gone. There are hackers on games, but that's just unless the companies are willing to do something about it. What can you do? You know, they are responsible for their product, really. So you know, they're willing to step up to the mark. A lot of companies do, in all fairness to them. Blizzard very keen on stopping it, which is a good thing, you know, and you know, all credit to all these companies that do try and stop the hacking on games, but you're always going to have hackers. You know, I've been playing computer games since 1982 on computers, and they've always been there. One way or another, you're going to get hackers or cheaters. It's just the way of the world, sadly. But you know, that's just the way it is. But yeah, back to this game. 7 days. I have built some phenomenal bases, and I've had 7 or 8 people living in my base at any one time because it's protected. You know, nothing can destroy it. So yeah, we have good fun. We have damn good fun on here. The zombies don't stand a chance. Not with that slot. No, 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 no. They may think they're in charge, but we show them they're not. So yeah, if you've never played this game, give it a shot. But you know, I buy a lot of games on cdkeys.com. You know, and I've never had a problem with them. This at the moment is, I think, about £5.99 in British money, which would work out about $9, $9 or $10, roughly, US. So yeah, it's not too bad, and you get your code off them, and you just redeem your code in Steam. Job done. You're playing 7 days to die. There is a single player where you can cheat on it and see, you know, have a look, see what all the items are that you can get, or you can play the game legit. It's your choice at that point. But don't play the game in cheat mode if you do it online, because you will get banned. EAC are very keen on banning people. And I hope that's been some help to you. Right, now I need to get up. Right, right, there we go. Let's put some blocks by here, by here, by here, by here, by here, and by here a sec. They're temporary blocks. I will be getting rid. I need to do one level higher, I do, for the roof bit. And this level is literally just that. It's just going to be roof to make it high enough. What you have to worry about is the structure below you strong enough to hold what you're building above. I've had collapses. It took me 3 hours to build an Imperial Walker from Star Wars, and a friend of mine came along. This was quite funny. He thinks I'm still annoyed about it. I'm not annoyed by it. Accidents happen. And all he said to me was, is it okay if I put my bedroll, like mine below, my bedroll down in your base while I go off and find materials to build a base? I said, yeah, by all means, not a problem. And the moment he put the bedroll down, my base collapsed. I was standing on the floor with a broken leg. I'd fallen from 20 blocks up, and he was all apologetic, and I said, it's not your fault, dude, I just didn't strengthen I should have put glass blocks there to strengthen the base up a bit more, and I'd forgotten. So it was my own fault my base collapsed. I was standing there with 4 tall legs. So I was like, can I be bothered to rebuild? No. I built many bases. Everybody starts off building on the surface, building a little wood cabin, which zombies will eat through. They will eat through the walls of your cabin very quickly. So it's always worth having cobblestone, good enough to cobblestone. It's okay here because I'm high enough, but the lower level I will be collecting stone shortly. If you dig in the soil and you go down 4 or 5 blocks, you'll hit rock, and you mine that rock out until you've got a couple of thousand rock, and yeah, it's worth it. Like, you know, you start off then with forging. You find iron deposits, and you find nitrate deposits, coal, obviously trees for wood. You can plant trees as well, so I might plant some further out. I got a good scope around here now. Right, that's done. Okay, we're good. We're good. Pick these up, yeah. Okay, that's brilliant. Yeah, so I hope that's been helpful for you anyway, mate, you know. Right, now then, let's put the... This has got to be strong enough now, because I'm going to go up 1 block higher on the outer parts with a railing. There's going to be a railing there. Actually, there's going to be more than railing. There's going to be iron bars laid flat, so you'll be able to step onto the iron bars, look down, and shoot the zombies on the ground level. So yeah. And you can change these blocks. If you notice, on the top left hand corner of the white block there's a little symbol. Now if you hold one of the keys down, I think I'm doing it right, you go to this one, and there's all these different types of blocks you can use, and you can build with, you can change to, you know, temporarily, or then you go back to when you were using it, you know, and it's from the standard to the circular to the, you know, if you want triangular pieces in, stairs, walkways, windows, it's all good. You can build furniture on here as well, you can do it all. It's superb. You find books to learn which give you extra skills. There's 7 books in a set, I think, and there's about 10 to 15 different sets. You know, from brawling through to using machine guns. It adds extra stuff to what you can do. Then you find schematics, so you won't have to put points into hard points in, but you learn the schematic how to make something. So it saves you a couple of points there. Right, if I put that there, now how am I going to get up here? Let's have a look. I could go up there into the corner, or I could block that with there, block that with there, put stairs. Yeah, I could do that actually. Yeah, I'll get rid of this window over here now. This is going to be my staircase area, so you put one over there now. There we are. Yeah. You can learn stuff about building, but you also learn stuff like you might need oil. You've got the materials, but you can't make the oil because you haven't found the schematic. So, for example, going over to a pass and gas garage over there, for example, you go on a look around. You might be lucky enough to find the schematic. If not, you go further afield. Keep looking. You might find it in cars. You can search some cars. Um, you might find some oil by breaking down a car, actually. I like to keep things organised. When this base is completed, you'll see what I mean by I am so OCD with organisation. I drive all my friends insane because they just want to get their bases built to get out searching for stuff. And me, I want to get the base done to my level of satisfaction that I'm comfortable leaving the base to go out and find stuff. You know, just my OCD side kicks in. I've got to get it done. You know, I'm not going out of this base until it's finished. Come on, black sheep. No, ain't happening. No. Right, stairs. So I'll bring it 4 back a sec. Right, okay. Hey, how's things? Spicy weeb. Ah, that's a nice word, weeb. I use a word similar, but I say blurb. I'm a bit of a blurb. But, yeah, nothing wrong with being a weeb. So I'm going to change that block now into stairs, right? So we'll bring it down to see what room we need. Right, now then, stairs. Here we are, stairs. And I like to do a left side and a right side. Okay, so I'll bring that one there, and there. Okay, then I'll do the other side of it then. Which is that side. Oh, I'm wrong. I am wrong. Am I wrong? So look, it didn't change. No, it did change. I just got it the wrong way around. Like a noob. that up. I say I haven't got enough stone to go up to cobblestone at the moment, but that's my next gathering plot. Stone, I need stone and clay soil, so I'll have to dig a little. This is a bit close by here, so what I'll do, I'll knock that back to blocks now quickly. Block, standard, right, okay, I won't be using these in a sec. I will be tapping this up. I need to eat again, right? Okay. Oh, run out of wood! Of all things! Right, off we go to get some more wood. Let's fix my axe. My stone axe. Right, okay. Anything all around? Nothing but me. Okay. There's trees over here. See, I'm a crossbow guy. I find a crossbow and I'm happy. I find a sight for a crossbow, I'm even happier. I'm not a gun user on here generally. Feathers, always good for making iron crossbow bolts. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey! How's things? Keeping good, I hope. Glad to have you with me for my little adventure on 7 Days to Die. Killing stuff. Will be. Oh, stone, need stone. Obviously, I'm using a rank 5. You have to put points in mining 2 or 49 of your skills. I haven't discussed your skills. Depends how your game style is, but I'm a builder, so I need mining, obviously, to get the stone and all the other materials. You know, and you can put points in lucky loot as you get better stuff, better loot when you're out searching for stuff. I need wood, gentlemen and ladies. I need wood. Black sheep's got wood. Wait, that's all right. Oh, yeah, very, very happy that you're all dropping in to see poor old Black Sheep doing his bit. Doing his bit. Probably loads, huh? Good stone there. No zombies about at the moment. They must be having a sleep or they must be having a meeting somewhere. Let's go mess Black Sheep's life up by invading his base. Well, that will happen in 3 nights. I won't be ready, I don't think, for it. Obviously, it's only, that'll be the first of day 7, like the night of day 7, 10 PM. I'm trying to get my base at least half decent so I can go and hang around on the roof of another building and shoot down at them. Right, let's get to the base quickly. Oh, there's a zombie to my right, yes, I heard something. Oh, it's on the floor there. I see it. It's half the man he used to be. Alright, it was a corny joke. Come on, give me some credit. I'll do my best for you. Right, my food is getting a desperate now situation, so I will have to go back and have a munch.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you both?
I'm good, yeah. Chilling.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm on my personal server. You know the name and the password. On 7 days until the actual server's up and running, yeah?
Oh my god! I haven't been on that in ages.
Yeah. So I'm chilling on here, streaming. It's all good. It's all good.
Let me see if I can remember how to get there.
The voice you can hear, ladies and gentlemen, is my awesome sister, Reaper.
Oh my goodness, sorry, I didn't realise you were...
No, hey, you're always welcome, you know. Hey, if my sister ain't welcome, who is?
Well, hello. Is Mr. Solo there?
I don't know if the solo's about. Solo has been about, but you know what the solo's like? Solo. I know he's streaming for Zombie Infection tonight. He's doing Dead by Daylight.
Ah, got you.
Ah, right, there was a little bit of a bug there. Okay, he wasn't showing that it had been tapped up. So yes, some lovely ladies and gentlemen asked me questions about 7 Days. And if they ask me is it worth getting, the answer is yes. It's one of the best games I've ever played.
Oh goodness, yeah. I didn't think it would be something that would engage me, but yeah, it's kind of addictive, isn't it?
Oh, 8,000 hours later, yes. I can't say no, can I? After that.
I've only got 340. What a noob.
You've got a keen eye. How's things with you, sis? Alright?
Not too bad.
Cool.
Too bad. It's patching at the minute.
Oh, yeah, there was a little update, wasn't there? Yes. I'm strengthening a little building, but turn it into it'll be a base for a while until we can build stuff together, you know?
Yeah. Oh, what happened to the old base on there?
Oh, that was Alpha 19, wasn't it? This is Alpha 20.
Oh, crikey, yeah.
I'd forgotten it had gone up an alpha.
So, I'm going to be somewhere random.
Yeah. I should be able to pull you straight to me once I know your number.
Okay.
I can teleport you. I can do that. Don't do it just for anybody, though.
No.
No, they can fare well by themselves. Right, so that is the surface there. Obviously, a certain part of this will be a garden. So how many blocks across is it? 1, 2,
Oh, not too far from the trader as well, eh?
6. Yeah. Very good. 6 blocks. 5. So it'll need to be 5 blocks long. Yeah, that is perfect for a garden space. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Strengthening the that's done. Right. Let's get some food.
Oh, very nice.
Okay, are you in?
No, I'm
Oh, you
watching
can
the
see it
stream.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they put windows in, so we got nice windows and you know what I'm like.
Yeah.
First spot.
Very nice.
Right, food. I do have some food on me. And have I been anywhere on the map so far where there's water? Have I hell? No, I haven't. I've got a bucket. It's ready. Let's check all this in here now, is it? Oh no, I need that on me. I need one of them on me. Well, got plenty of wood at the moment, so a couple in there. Hey, call back again, Jay, anytime. Yeah, you're welcome. Just pop in. Depends what I'm doing. You might have a suggestion what you want to see me playing that I've got, you know. I'm not a rich man by any standard, but if you want me to play something that I've got, yeah, I'll chuck it on. There's no problem. Just let me know. That goes for anybody that's here chatting away. I say always welcome and always glad to see you. Unless you're miserable. Not allowed to be miserable in this channel. You've got to be cheery and happy. If not, my conscience, otherwise known as Mr. Steve Solo, will have words. Hey, you take care, man. You take care of yourself, yeah? Catch you soon now. Just gonna check that in there. I think I'm gathering... Yeah, I'm gathering seeds. That's it. To replant the trees. That's what I was doing. Oh, got plenty of meat, Joe. Got 10
Yeah.
eggs as well, yeah. Feel like a flash twat here, don't I? But I will put... Yeah, I'll put the wood in there, actually. Right, okay, and then I'll smelt this metal I've got by here. Smelt this clay soil for now. So, right, that is smelting. Quite happy with smelting as well. Okay, I'm going to go clay soil. Now I'll need to dig for some clay soil by the look of it. Ah, that's what I was doing. I was putting this together again. Doop. Doop, 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 doop. Right, okay. Get back up. Put them in there. Right, what can I cook? Bacon and eggs. We'll have bacon and eggs. We will. It's going to happen. Cooking bacon and eggs. I'll cook 10 grilled meat as well while I'm at it.
Cook it up.
Oh yeah, cooking 20 actually, because you're coming in. I'll give you that then. I think we will need to go and grab some water really. When we see it, we'll find it, we'll have it. Not necessarily in that order. Scrap that. Okay. That's good. Need to go back in there for now. Okay, we're good, Joe. We are good. We really are. Oh. Good there. Right, okay. This area is bothering me then. Easy way to get XP building though, isn't it? You know? So the more building the better.
Yeah.
I'll have to try and get hold of our Michelle soon. I haven't heard from her for a while.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Before she thinks we've all forgotten, I better message. You know what she's like, our Michelle.
It was her birthday the other day.
Yeah, I did wish her happy birthday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told her 21 with a couple of years experience in life.
Yeah, with VAT.
There we are. The stairs is done. Right, so this bit that's ladder going down there. So 2 forges. I don't think I need 2 cement mixers. 1 cement mixer will be enough. 1 workbench, 1 camp station. The rest then storage I think would be better. Yeah.
Just gotta take a phone call a minute.
Yeah, you carry on, Joe. Carry on. Let's dig right here. That's where the stone is, right? Okay.
I might have to message me the server password is not working. The one that I would normally put in.
Okay. Right. Right. Give me a second. It's going to make one thing to plug me all about.
Don't worry. I've just got to go and take a phone call a second.
All right. Okay. Good. Okay. make some of this. 20, right? It's usually good enough. So I can plug the hole above me. Down one deeper, I think. No, go for that. Right, just want to widen this a little bit. Just do one block now. Don't want to do it too much, otherwise the top will collapse. I've got clay soil turned into topsoil now, so I can fill any holes. I have had collapses before. It's always wise to strengthen the upper part, but who says I'm wise? Normally I would have had a head torch on, but I haven't found one yet, so I wear a helmet with a head torch, but ain't found one yet, ladies and gents. Right, okay. I've got a pick, so let's get some stone going here. Can't be on the surface. He digs down now, I just kill him down here best I can. I've got a sledgehammer, so I should be able to smack him in the head. Just mindless violence on zombies. Yeah, that's the question. Yeah, definitely got the zombie bob on the surface. Yeah, items. This is a level 2 item. Level 2 the orange. Level 3 is like a yellow. Level 4 is green. 5 is blue. Okay, so what's it called? Metal. Find an iron deposit. I'll turn that into the iron mine then. Put down one more level for you now. This will be our stone mine for now. Which you do desperately need on this. Sometimes when it gets too much and you've got too much stone and you can't get rid of enough of the blooming stuff, so then just turn it into cement by putting it 6,000, 12,000, put 12,000 into the forge, leave it smelted, that'll make about 3,000 cement, and then mix it with small stone and sand, turn it into concrete. Run? Oh, there's a run. Okay, we've got a run. Oh, they sound hungry. Come down into the mine. One thing I have created before here is, well, several times actually, is a television studio where players will be able to play the television show Deal or No Deal. You know, the British one I based it obviously with Noel Edmonds, where, you know, players will have 12 boxes, they pick a box, and we don't go 22 boxes like the TV show, it's just too big. then yeah, we yo, I see you rocking there, spicy rocking. Oh yeah. So yeah, anybody that plays with us then can come in once a month, and try to win 250,000 dukes in the game. And we've had a couple of big winners over the few years we've played it. But yeah, if you like the idea of winning free money in a game, yeah, deal or no deal will be built at some point. On our server, it's already built, but that would be up to Mr. Steve Solo, who's allowed in, who's allowed not allowed in. You know, obviously he's the admin for it, the super admin. You know, we try to keep the community happy and friendly, and you always get the odd one person who has to be toxic. Not everybody's toxic, I'm not saying that. But, you know, just gotta be careful, that's all. Most people you meet are inherently nice, you know. If you dig too much stone out, you made a mistake, you can always make stone in a cement mixer. So if I, you know, once I find a wrench, I can break cars down, and from time to time you will find car engines. And once you've got an engine and you've got the skill unlocked, you'll be able to make yourself a cement mixer. Once you can make a cement mixer, you can make stone. That stone then will replace what you've already. If you've broken a bit of stone by accident, you can literally then make the stone to replace the stone you've done. You know, that's a glitch. You'll be able to see that. Okay. Okay. So magic now. Right next to the building. By magic, I'm going to teleport myself here. There's the zombie that's making all that noise. Down he goes, where he stops, nobody knows. Go pick your arrows up. Right, there's another one there. Stuff. Ooh, that was a good hit. Not very dangerous way to land, mind, but you know. Right, for the zombies while I'm here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Ah, we got a fat one. Extends to a fat zombie. Fast fat zombie. She's down for good, I think. There she is. Nothing on this, I got too much to see. Where are you? There you are. I think I got it right in the goal now. Oh, we got a mini horde going through the look of it. Yes, we have. Let's go down my arrows back. Ooh, shot. She's down as well. Okay, so I'm bleeding. Right, do I have bandages? I should have bandages on me. Yes, I do. Problem is though, I'm infected, so I will die, but then we will respawn. Whoa, spider zombie. I hate that thing. Right, okay, that's enough of whittling. Right, okay, let's get into the base. Right, okay, so I've got enough of that now to put some more there. Smelt. Clay soil is always good. Any metal you find that you don't need, scrap it straight down. I'm going to make some cobblestone now. Recipe cobblestone. Cobblestone. Can you make cobblestone by hand anymore? Should be. I'm not in the forge. Duh. Duh. I'm not in the duh moment. Duh. Yeah, there. So I'll make. Yeah, make that. Probably need that to knock the base up. Right. Jump and dump. Do that on now. Turn that off. There we are. Eat a bit of food. Need to find some honey or some antibiotics, really. Cobblestone. Always good. Need to strengthen the lower floors, I do. Let's break this. Nothing in here, no. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. At least I'll be safe to finish what I'm doing, which is this then. This bit here, we want to, yeah. That's it. That's good. That is blooming good. Right, okay. You want your lower floor stronger. Well, as strong by right, but yeah, let's strengthen these up. Oh, right, I see. That needs to be got rid of and strengthened. Yeah, so once your foundations are done, basically you can be as strong as anyone else, really. Right, let's... Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of level with that. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Right. So that leads to. Oh, it would be concrete, wouldn't it? Pain in the ass. I'll break this one here. Just to strengthen it up a bit, really. I'll keep the inner wall as it is, I think. Give me a sec. I'll eat something on the ladder here now. Where's the bacon and eggs? There's another wolf. Oh, would you believe it? Wolf City, isn't it? Any others? Might be lucky there was only one there. Extra vegetables, full forage. Couple of seconds of my stamina to go back up. It's low because I'm infected. Bloody spiders on this. There's zombie. Okay. Another one here. Screamer. She screamed. I guess Wallow, but how many did she pull with her? She screamed, so zombies will be a coming. There's one now. I'm there. Whoa. Zombie cop. Hook a zombie? I don't know. exploded, that's helped me out. Screamers, when they appear, take them out as quick as possible. If you don't, and they scream again, they'll bring more zombies. Just what you don't need. Uninvited guests. He's slowing. God. The radiated zombies take a pounding, don't they? I think that little incursion is over. I guess mess up this for the forge anyway. Really? Put some more metal into the forge, that's what I'm going to do. Now, let's get this forge up and running. Not bad as well. That. Let's get the metal in so I can get some forged iron so I can make some iron tools. Oh yes, always good. I was doing something downstairs when I was fixing a wall. Now, I was doing this. Prior to being so rudely interrupted by Mr. Dead and friends. Strengthen that up quickly. Get this all looking nice and strong. Strong works. So the standard walls are weaker than cobblestone. I'll have to get rid of that too, because that will be somewhere they jump up onto, guaranteed. 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 So let's make sure front of the base is solid. I've written some funny signs on here over the years. Much to the dismay of my friends. It usually involves them. So that's from them. Stop that. Turn these wooden ladders into iron and steel eventually. This is going to take a bit to destroy, but we're going to break it down so that I can climb up. Oh, here we go. It takes time to get rid of the metal on the other. I'm going to break the concrete down under it. But once it's done, it's done. Nothing will get up. Night time, it should turn 10 on it, yeah. Ah, I don't have to break the cement, just the metal. That's interesting. Right, let's get inside now, nice and safe at night. Let's finish off downstairs while I'm up here. While I'm here. Let's see the gap there now. Let's strengthen that up. We'll strengthen it up to there. Oh, right. We'll strengthen it up to there. Okay. Let's put it there and there. Right, okay, this is going good, ladies and gents, going good. So I'll be able to break this down. Okay. There's a bit more stone back. Getting a bit more room down here as well. This will stay as is, but we'll strengthen that up to start with. So that shouty neighbours, like being shouty, you know. So I'm not apologising for them because they're not my problem, but any noises you hear in the background, that's my neighbours being the usual noisy selves. not that. I'll be finishing this now shortly, as I've strengthened up the lower part, and then I'll be calling it for a bit, going to do some food and stuff, but I will be back later. Don't know on what, I'll be back on this. Just strengthen this all up. I'll put a lantern in here eventually that will light the entire building up, I should think. So yeah, we're going good. Just fix this stone. Once I've got enough forged iron, I can start making iron tools, so they're far better than what I'm using at the moment. So I'll scrap that down, that doesn't need to be there now. Stone, I can sell 6,000 stone for 1,000 and something at the trader, so I could do that as well. This lower floor will be solidified. Right. Going good. Yeah, solidified, come on. Cobblestone area. Or have I used all the cobblestone? Need to make some more. It stopped, so yeah, I'll need to get some more clay soil to make more. Okay, strengthen this and it's been damaged there as well as that wallflower. Right, okay, let's start that. It takes its time, doesn't it? Takes its sweet bloody time. But yeah, once it's done. Job done. The base will be solid. Find a water supply soon, so I can start boiling some water up in glass jars. So I've got fresh water to drink then at least. There's going to be 2 of us soon. Right, okay. Without the walls divided. Right, okay. That should be enough there. What can I make on here? I can make forged. Forged iron. How many bars can I make? 81. That should be enough for what I need. I have to get some more metal broken down outside. so I can smelt more and make, well, what do I need? Don't leave that right, it's going to take its time, as it does. I'm going to put wooden bars up here, it did, round the edge, so, give it a sec. Oh, this is bars, just bars. Right, bars. Iron bars centered. You're taking wood bars out of the game by the look of it. Yeah. Bar stool. I like wooden bars, they were quite cool. They take them out. Oh well. So a quick look here. Bars. Right. Cloth bars. Really? Wood bars. Bars centered. There we are. There we are. Trying to get the bars in place, I do, so we have to go there and then we have to go like that. No. Got bars like that. Right. There we are. Yes. So at least you can look over the edge and shoot down directly on whatever's attacking the walls. That's the main objective, really. They look horrible and I can paint them. Once I got a paintbrush made, I find enough stuff to make paint, but yeah. Or find paint. Yeah, that's all I want to do. That's cool. As a starter base, I don't mind doing a base on the surface. Generally, I build underground. I dig big caverns and fill in all nice walls and paint them all up nicely. And yeah, my start bases aren't that impressive to look at. Most people like my end base. Oh yeah. If you look on my YouTube page, you can see one of those bases, the present base on the actual server. This is my personal computer server. If you look at the actual base, we took a military compound and basically turned it out as we wanted it, really. That corner should be like that. Yeah, that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. We cannot fault that. And then what we do... bit of edging around it so that if we are fighting zombies right there, we don't fall off. Because it has happened, and it does happen. You're concentrating so much on taking the aggressor out that you forget how vulnerable you are, and then suddenly, whoop, you've fallen down, they've got you. Yeah, I'm doing well, man. Yeah. Good to see you, love. Yeah. Glad you popped by. How are you doing today? Black Sheep is doing his best. Making it all fancy, sparkly, shiny. That's what I'm doing today. Break that. Steel bars, always good. Yeah. Always welcome. Pop in whenever you want. Depends when I'm streaming. I do apologize. I don't know why I have to apologize. I do play a game called War of Rights, which is an American Civil War full immersion game where I wouldn't say the community is toxic, but they get so far enrolled into what they're playing that you hear a lot of racial slurs. I don't racially slur. I never have done. I've never been that way. But I won't say all Americans, but certain people in America speak a certain way. They certainly don't mind saying the N word from time to time. I've noticed that a lot, and I do apologise to all viewers when that happens because it shouldn't, but it does. Because they get so enrolled into what they're doing and the character they're playing. And I play for the South. I play a Confederate artillery commander. So as you can imagine, you hear quite a lot of racial slurs. Just idiots being idiots. Sadly, people like that exist, but what can you do about it? That's the question. What can you do? They're not going to stop. And if you tell them to stop, they'll just try and insult you by calling you something stupid like a simp or some stupid word they'll come out with. But, let's be positive, At the end of the day, who cares about them? Just ignore them. That's what I do. Silly people. They go away so soon. A quick grab of that. I'll have that. Yee. Yeah, I've run a couple of regiments. I've been in a couple of regiments on War of Rights. I ran the 23rd Virginia for a long time. About 2 years I run it, based on an actual regiment from Richmond, um, of former Welsh miners who emigrated before the Civil War in America. They formed when the Civil War began. Obviously, they were in Richmond. They chose to fight for the South. So these former Welsh miners were suddenly Confederate soldiers. So I created a regiment, 23rd Virginia, on there. It was good. It was good fun. We did a lot of battles. We lost a lot of battles. We won a lot of battles. Right. Okay. The upper floor is ready for that. Okay. Right. What am I doing here? Smelting stuff. That's what I was doing. And making cobblestone. Ah, yeah, love and respect that. see you, possum. Hey, tap, 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 tap. Tab was nice, actually. The, the, wasn't it the clear Coca-Cola? Tab. I think it was Tab Clear it was called, or was it Tab? Yeah. Interesting fact from an old fart like me. Hey, I might be an old fart, but I'm still a metalhead and I'm still rocking, you know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Never too old. Never too old to be an F-tard. Problem is these days, once you get to a certain age, you start getting too scared to have a second dance when you go out for the night, just in case you have a stroke. I'm joking, by the way. Okay. But yeah, it's good to have you, man. As I said, always welcome to pop by. You know, I usually stream daily, but I've cut back lately because I've been streaming and streaming. I do stuff like Phasmophobia. I love Phasmophobia. Love gaming. 7 Days to Die. I've got over 8,000 hours on this game. I do War of Rights, the American Civil War. I do Hell Let Loose. Elite Dangerous once in a while. I do love a bit of Elite Dangerous. Something different to play, you know, space and exploration, and I'm a taxi basically. I carry passengers from place to place and get paid for it. Yeah, that's my way of playing that game. What else do I play? Verdun and Tannenberg. I do like that because it's far better from my personal point of view than Battlefield 1. It's more immersive. I play a variety of games. Scum, I played Scum for a long time. I love Scum, it's a great game. Did play Daisy years ago. Secret World Legends, play that once in a while. I play GTA 5 on a private RP server as Barbie Black Sheep, which is my gothic. 25 years to 30 years ago, I was known as Barbie Black Sheep because I looked like a gothic woman who was a man. There's some freaky character with a top hat and two different colour contact lenses, and yeah. But obviously, in my 50s, I've calmed down a lot, and I can't do that anymore, sadly. But yeah, in my late 20s to late 20s it was till 3 or 4 years I did it. I used to walk around in gothic women's clothes. Outer clothes. I clearly stress that. Never trying to be a woman, but just to freak people out, to make people sit back and go, what the hell is that? You know, it's always funny to get shock factor, like Marilyn Manson, and that's where my name Barbie Black Sheep came from. A friend of mine sadly passed away about 15 years ago, Kerith. Um, he said, you need a name like Marilyn Manson, like two parts, nice side and dark side. I said, okay. I said to him, name me. And he goes, Barbie Black Sheep. And I laughed. And it stuck. And I'm mostly known as Black Sheep these days. I've dropped the Barbie part, but obviously on Twitch and on YouTube, and Barbie Black Sheep. So, yeah. It's a fun little name to play with, and that's the reason behind it. My dead friend named me, and well, in respect to him, I sort of kept it going, you know. Right, I need cobblestone, that's what I need to make. Cobblestone rock. Right, I'm going to go to the trader and sell that. Anything else I can sell to the trader, ladies and gents? No. I'll take the money with me. That's always good to have. Take that, sell that. Well, no, nothing really there to sell. Yeah. Oh yeah, sell that. Never need a torch. I'll get a head torch rather. That. Yeah, I'll fix that and sell it. Probably won't get much for it. I can't repair it. It needs pipe, doesn't it? Yeah, pipe. It's pipe gun. Okay, I can fix it then. Put that back. Right. Chin repair. Wait for it to pop back, huh? Making cobblestone, right? Stop making cobblestone a sec. Carry on making cobblestone. That's that fix. Something else to sell. Put the pipes back in here. Can I make, oh, hang on. I got leather, I got cloth. Probably gonna need some of that too, so I'll probably have to smelt some of it. Okay. Okay. And bones. That's it. So we can make some glue on there then. No, I can't. Well, yes I can. Make 8 glue. 8 glue will make 8 duct tape. Hopefully that'll be enough to make what I need. Don't need that, don't need that. An axe or a spade. A spade would probably be better here, but the axe is working alright. So how's your day? Hope you're having a fine day today. And being safe and keeping well, you know? In this pandemic we're living through. Yes. There's 3 more to go. It's a process, this game is. It's all waiting to make stuff, you know, bones and dirty water turns into glue, glue and cloth makes duct tape is used for a hell of a lot of stuff on this game. I will build, once we got, this is my server on my computer, but once the official server's back up, I will build a Star Wars Imperial Walker as a base, and I'll have a trench around it, and I'll have a drawbridge, so zombies won't be able to break the legs and, you know, annoy the feet, because it'll be 20 blocks high before the body, and then the body will probably be about 20 as well. No, it won't be 20, the body will be 20. The body will probably be about 10 blocks high. Then a garden on the roof, you know, it'll be nice, it'll be nice. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Much appreciated. Like, you know, thumbs up to you. Right. Okay. Let's make some. Let's get some cloth. I got cloth on me too. Derp. Cloth. Right. Cloth. Let's make some duct tape. Recipe. Duct tape. Oh, yeah. Got some more here. Okay. Let's turn that into. That's it. You can find duct tape and stuff. But if you find glue, you might as well make, and you've got lots of cloth because you can break down curtains, you can break down all kinds of things like mattresses and clothes, and, you know, to get leather and cloth.
Hey, bro.
Hey, how's things, sis?
I'm all right. I'm looking for the way in.
Oh.
Which I'm waiting for you to give me.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
I'm still waiting.
I'm having a duh moment.
Oh, hang on, don't worry, it's working now. It wasn't working earlier, it's working
It is what we thought, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I tried it
Awesome.
earlier and it was saying, no, it's done it again. Invalid password, please retry.
Right, okay. I'll get out of here a quick sec. Well, that'll be enough for my stream for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking with me. Much appreciated. Gonna have to go, obviously. And I will be back in a bit. And you take care of yourselves and stay safe. Black Sheep out for now.